Most people have no money. Most people aren't even trying to make money. They just go to school, get a job, pay their bills, and then they die. But that doesn't have to be you. You can actually be one of the few who end up with a lot of money if you start at any age. It's never too late. I'm going to show you how in this video, and it's going to surprise you because all it takes is just $1 a day. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to take your money and you're going to invest it into something that makes you at least 6% per year. Now you can do this with stocks, with real estate, with crypto, with whatever you want, as long as it makes you at least 6%. So let's say you're 30 years old and you start investing $1 a day. That's $30 a month, which isn't a lot of money. But here's what happens when you invest it. For the next 10 years, you do this consistently. You put $30 a month into some kind of investment that makes you 6% per year. But that's not even the interesting part. The interesting part is when you keep going. So you do this for 20 years instead of 10. Putting $30 a month into an investment that makes you 6% per year, you'll have over $33,000 in profit. But again, that's not the interesting part. The interesting part is when you do this for 30 years, so you start at 30, you do this until you're 60. You have around $83,000 in profit. It's almost $90,000 if you started at 30. But again, that's not the interesting part. The interesting part is when you actually max out your investments. When you actually take advantage of what's called compounding interest, which is when you take your profits and you reinvest them to make more profits. So you don't just leave it in the bank. You don't just spend it. You reinvest it to make more money. That's when things get crazy. If you do this for 30 years, maxing out your investments, starting at 30 years old, you'll have over $270,000. That's almost $300,000. And the best part is, it's all tax-free. That's right. If you invest your $1 a day, starting at 30, doing this for 30 years, you'll have almost $300,000 in your pocket, and you can spend it however you want without paying taxes. So now you know how to unlock wealth. All it takes is $1 a day. Of course, you have to be smart about it. You have to invest it in the right things. But that's for another video.
Get your free ebook today. Sign up now and start reading.